Hi, this is Kevin. Welcome to my tutorial on Update Anaconda. And I'm recording this in the spring of 2024, or at least for that semester. And for each of the courses for which you're going to be doing this, there's going to be a document um, on instructions for tool version installations and virtual environments. And we've got uh, one of these documents for each of the courses, which we're using Python and Anaconda. And there'll be a section here for updating Anaconda that kind of explains why we update Anaconda. But if there's anything unusual in the current semester, again, this video that you're watching is being recorded for spring 2024. But let's say you're doing this a year from now. If there's any special information, you'll find it in the document, the corresponding document for your course. And of course, in the current semester, it just says to update Anaconda, follow my tutorial video. So no special instructions at present. Okay? And we should have completed the tutorial for install Anaconda. So if you haven't already done that, well then go find that tutorial and install Anaconda. And then come back here and we'll do the update. Now, there's a couple of reasons why you might want to do the update, but I want to point out that even though we've just installed Anaconda, we may be coming here later for some other reason, but even if we've just installed it, it needs updating. Okay, and it's kind of surprising that these product installs that vendors have, uh, they only replace them once a quarter or so. So there's a fairly long time in which you're doing a new install, but you're not getting the exact up-to-date version of everything. So even though you've done a fresh install, you need to do an update. Later on, some time has gone by, so you're going to need to do an update. And sometimes I'll send students to do this activity if we just aren't getting the behavior that we want out of Anaconda, and we think that maybe something's corrupted, maybe we just don't have the right versions of things. Okay? So here we are. Now, I've got the window up from the install, but let's close that and pretend that we didn't just come here from the install. From the install, we should have an icon on the taskbar for the Anaconda prompts. We're going to open that. Okay. And we should be able to say, type in conda space info. Okay, and how do we know how to do conda info? Well, if we we should have access through our weekly schedule to the conda cheat sheet. I mean, you can see conda info is right up here. It's the first thing on the cheat sheet. So conda space info, enter, and this is going to give us all the information about the current copy of conda that we have. Okay, and to do the update, we can simply type in conda space update space dash dash all, enter. And it's going to look for packages that it might want to download. And how long this is going to take is going to depend on a number of things. How fast your computer is, how fast your internet connection is, and how busy the Conda site is. So there can be a lot of variability here. I think this is going to go fairly fast today till we begin the downloads. Okay, so this is a list of everything that this list here is everything that there's a newer version of. And it says it wants to downgrade scikit-learn. So it wants an older version of this. And why exactly it's doing that, I don't know. And we're going to say, it asks us typically proceed Y or ends. We're going to give it Y enter. And it's going to start the download. And I'm going to put you on pause so you don't have to wait to see how long this takes. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, well, I've had you on hold for a while here, and it did the downloading and it prepared the transaction and verified the transaction. Now it's executing it. I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes has gone by. So this is going to take a while, at least on my machine. And we're not done yet. So you're going to need some patience. So I just wanted to warn you. So I'm going to put you back on to pause so you don't have to watch it on my machine as well. I'll be back. Okay, well, we're back now, and it does take a while between the time it says it's done and then when you get the command line prompt again. Um, One thing that you may want to do from time to time when you're working at the command line in Windows is to clear the window, and you can do that with a CLS. That'll clear the window. That's probably clear screen, I guess. I don't know. Okay. All right. So we should now have an up-to-date uh, installation of Anaconda. Okay. And let's do Conda info. Okay, that looks pretty good. And let's do a conda env list. And we're still going to have just the base environment. And that looks pretty well like what we're looking for. Okay, so I think that we're ready to move on to the next tutorial on creating your first virtual environment on Anaconda. So I'm going to say bye here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.